So I was asked to comment on Puerto Rico's debt default. Apparently, it looks like they're not going to make a payment on some debt that's due. It's about 470, 480 million out of an outstanding debt. I think they have about 70 billion. So as far as what I know, here's what I think. First of all, let's put everything in perspective. That's not a huge amount of money. The 70 billion is a decent amount of money. Puerto Rico's economy is about 60th in the world. That's about 100 billion. It ranks like with Morocco or something. It seems to me that Congress ultimately will do something here. First of all, most of this debt, from what I understand, is owned by hedge funds. So I'm happy to see those guys take a hit. I really am. And of course, these guys are going to be running to the courts just like that guy Paul Singer from Elliott Management did against Argentina. And Argentina held off valiantly for a long time, even though they were ruled, the courts ruled against Argentina, but they held out. But then there was a change of regime. They lost Kirchner, and now they got this guy Macri, and Macri's a full-blown neoliberal, and so he ran right away to make a deal with the hedge funds, and he paid Paul Singer, the vulture, his money. But anyway, I digress. I'm getting off track here. I have, first of all, it's really bad for Puerto Rico. I mean, it's going to be like Puerto Rico will end up being like a Greece type of a situation within the United States, or for a United States territory, because Puerto Rico is not a currency issuer, right? So they have to pay in dollars. They don't issue dollars, and they're in trouble, just like any state. If any state here in the United States ran into that problem. So it's going to be bad for the people of Puerto Rico. It's going to hurt the economy. It's going to cause unemployment. In fact, that's what these hedge funds want. They're actually pushing, for major, massive, draconian cuts in everything. Teachers, doctors, all kinds of public workers, everything. So these guys could get paid. Now, these guys made bad bets. So, I mean, does it look good for the United States? No, especially if we don't do anything to help out one of our territories. Is that a problem? It could be a problem maybe for the dollar, just because right now perception is so negative on the dollar. But in the big scheme of things, it's not a big deal. I don't think it's a big deal. And I kind of like it when these hedge funds are losing money. I'd like to see them all euthanized. This could be one way, I guess. But at the bottom line, here's what I think. I think Congress will act to put together some kind of a bailout. They won't call it a bailout. They'll call it a restructuring, maybe kind of a GM kind of a thing, and that's what I think is going to happen. So I wouldn't worry about it too much, okay? If I see anything, I'll definitely let you know. Bye.